Good morning, Freedom High School. We're your hosts, Sean Veneman
and Amy Yeskas, coming to you from inside Freedom High School for the week of February the 5th. This is the first broadcast of the new semester, and we are very excited to be here.
On today's broadcast, we'll be featuring a follow-up on students' opinions on the new grading system, students' predictions on the outcome of Super Bowl 58, and a look into who students think is the most influential equal rights activist.
But first, let's take a look at some important news for this week.
Appointments are being taken for the NHS blood drive on Thursday, February 8th. Donors must be at least 17 years old and weigh at least 110 pounds. Scan the QR code on the screen and on posters to register for an appointment.
Hey Freedom, have you ever wanted to find a break from the constant chaos that is school life? The Wellness Center has provided us with a video introducing their Peace Room as an option to find some peace and quiet.
All right, this is the Wellness Center, and this is where you'll find the Peace Room. You'll open up this door, come on in, you'll see to your left this, and you want to take a right, and we're going to be right here on your right-hand side.
Oh, hey! Welcome to the Peace Room. The Peace Room is a place where students can come to help reach success in all areas of their life. We have a bunch of different activities that help you focus on time management, stress management, and any other area of health and wellness that you want some support on.
So in the Peace Room, we have things like weighted blankets, we have a couch that you can sit on if you just want to relax, and over here we have art supplies, workbooks, and just some activities to calm and refocus your mind.
School can be a really stressful place, and sometimes we just need to rest our minds. The Peace Room is for all students, and it's where anybody can come to rest their mind and body so they can go to class feeling rejuvenated.
OT tip, if you're feeling uncomfortable, tired, or restless in class, try sitting up straight, wiggling your toes, and stretching your arms and legs. Getting movement in your day-to-day life is a good way to boost your energy and mood.
I'm Hannah.
And I'm Courtney, and we're the occupational therapy students here in the Peace Room. Come hang out with us to relax, chat, or recenter your day in the Peace Room.
And we're located in the Wellness Center, and we'll be here Monday through Thursday, and just stop by and see if the Peace Room is right for you.
In order to use the Peace Room on a drop-in basis or use the Peace Room on a one-on-one basis, please talk to your guidance counselor.
Wow, that seems really nice. I think I might try that out.
I know, me too.
Seniors, have you paid your class dues yet? Do so before it's too late or you won't be able to go to prom or get a cap and gown for graduation. Due drives will occur from February 5th to the 9th outside the cafeteria during all lunches. Dues are $50 and can be paid with cash or check or money order made out to Freedom High School. Please include your school ID number in a memo spot of your check. You'll receive a receipt after payment. If you have any questions, please talk to Ms. Carpentier in room 133 or Ms. Elliott in room 132.
Valentine's Day is coming up next week. The junior class is making it easy for you to send a special message and a delicious cookie to those you love, or maybe just like, with their Valentine's Day cookie grant. Cookies are $1 and will be delivered to the recipients during the school day on Valentine's Day.
Now that we've all experienced the semester with the controversial grading policy, we're going to be sending you over to Connor, who's going to be asking students and teachers on their opinions. Over to you, Connor.
Thank you, Sean and Amy. At the beginning of the year, we asked you about your opinions on the new grading system this year, but a lot of time has passed since then. So to kick off this new semester, we're heading back out into the wild to see if any of those opinions have changed. All right, who am I here with?
Mrs. Spang.
And would you say that the new grading system has made grading easier or harder, or more stressful, or like less stressful?
I think it is a little bit more grading because you have to do more reviewing and you have to practice more, retake tests. So I think grading's been a little bit more, it's been a little stressful because it's a new thing for us. But overall, I think it's helping the kids.
All right, thank you so much. Who am I here with?
Oscar Cunningham.
All right, so what were your opinions on the new grading system at the beginning of the school year?
I thought it was pretty stupid. I didn't really understand it because, like, why would we do assignments that doesn't count to our grade? And then the quiz grades also count, but the small work stuff doesn't count to your grade, so I think it was kind of stupid. Then I kind of got used to it.
All right, and has that changed at all with the start of a new semester?
No, not really.
All right, thank you. If you had to rate the new grading system on a scale of 1 through 10, what would you rate it?
I'm going to give it a 7 because I'm a fan of the reassessment policy. I think that helps me personally rather than teachers just saying like, hey, you want to retake this? It's like actually written down, so I appreciate that.
I'd give it like a solid 3.
And why would you rate it a 3?
I thought we were fine the way before, and I don't really know why we changed, and I think it was a waste of time and money. So,
Waste of money?
yeah, we paid to have it all changed.
All right, thank you, John. Thank you to everyone interviewed for giving us a more personal look into the new grading system. Seems like some feelings are still a little mixed, so hopefully as the semester continues, things get a little bit better. Now back to Sean and Amy.
Thanks, Connor. It's great to see some input from people who are affected by the new grading policy. Now let's see what the club schedule is for this week.
Are you interested in taking a trip to France or Spain in 2025? Sign up using the QR code on the screen or from one of the posters located around the school. You can also see either Miss Cespedes in room 231 or Mrs. Pizzaglia in room 131 for details.
Freedom's literary magazine, Pen and Ink, is accepting submissions for this year's publication. Submit your original writing, artwork, and/or photography by scanning the QR code on screen or emailing qhaldman@bsdschools.org. Be sure to stop by in room 220 if you're interested in joining the club.
The Yearbook Club will meet after school on Wednesday in room 601. Any and all students are welcome. In case you've been living under a rock, the Super Bowl is this weekend between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Nate and Griffin are going around to see who everyone is rooting for this weekend. Let's go see what they found out.
With Super Bowl 58 right around the corner, Griffin and I are going around asking Freedom students all about their opinions on it. Which team are you rooting for, the 49ers or the Chiefs?
I would say the Chiefs.
I'm here with
Anthony.
Leah.
Lydia.
And what team do you want to win?
The 49ers.
The 49ers.
49ers.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who gave their opinions. I personally want the 49ers to win. How about you?
I would say the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, back to you, Amy and Sean.
Hey Sean, who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for the 49ers this year. I really think they're going to pull out with the win.
I want the Chiefs to win, but either way, it'll be a great game. With all that said, make sure you don't forget about our very own winter sports team here at Freedom. Let's check in on Nate and Hayden to see what's new with Freedom Sports.
Thank you, Sean and Amy, and welcome back to your Freedom Page Sports Update. I'm Hayden Safranik.
And I'm Nathan Lynn. This past week, the swim team picked up the win against East Stroudsburg North with individual wins from Olivia Deemer, Alexi Ragab, Kaylee Baglino, and Lily Campbell.
For the boys, wins came from AJ Black, Gabriel Maldonado, and Micah Lauser. Congratulations to Cody Smith with a new boys school record and blowing 20 points off the previous record with a score of 231.65. Today, they will head across town for a rivalry matchup against Liberty.
Our boys wrestling team dominated East Stroudsburg South 48-15 with guys like Jared Harabinas, Joey Bodner, and Dan Schiffer continuing to be huge pieces for the team. On Tuesday, our girls wrestling team will be going to the EPC Championship with Stroudsburg High. Be sure to come and watch them fight for the championship. On Wednesday, both the boys and girls will have a match against Liberty at home. The girls play at 5:30 and the boys play at 7 for senior night.
Today, the girls basketball team will be playing Deerhoof at home for their senior night. Make sure to go out and support our 7 seniors as this is their final home game of the season. With the girls at home, the boys will be away at Deerhoof.
That is all for our Freedom Page Sports Update. Be sure to come out and support our Freedom Patriots this week. Back to you, Sean and Amy.
Thanks, Nate and Hayden. Everyone get out there and root for the Freedom Pates. Now that it's February, we are honoring Black History Month. Let's go to Amaya to find out more.
Hi, my name is Amaya and I'm here to talk about Black History Month and its annual celebration in February. To recognize the contributions of African Americans throughout history, it originated in 1926 as Negro History Week and was recognized as Black History Month by President Garfield Ford in 1976. What's your name?
Francisco.
Hi, Francisco. I was wondering, who's a Black activist that inspires you?
My mom.
Why did you say that?
Because she raised me, and without her, I wouldn't be here.
That's a really interesting answer. Who is a Black African American activist that inspires you?
Rosa Parks.
Interesting. Who is a Black activist that inspires you?
Madam C.J. Walker.
Madam C.J. Walker. Those are some really interesting responses. Thank you to everyone who was interviewed. Those are some really interesting answers. A black activist who inspired me is Martin Luther King Jr. because after everything he went through, he still chose to rise up and take a fight. Now, back to you, Sean and Amy.
Thanks, Amaya. We'll get more into the history in the next few weeks.
That concludes your news for this week's edition of Freedom Forum. Before we go, we'd like to remind you to follow us on TikTok as well as Instagram at FHS Forum for more news regarding our school.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.